So welcome guys to map number 1 out of 4 here between MMK and what do you call this? It's gonna be Mega Enfants, ready to go. The thing about Mega Enfants, such a potent team. They're under the Mega brand. I believe they are the academy team, that kind of deal. It's always good to see an organization actually support their scene with academy teams. On the other hand, the MK squad always been the independent BH boys, and let's see this time if maybe they can go out with a bang. Unfortunately, we weren't able to cast the last game between them and Lightning Bolts, but they were able to take out the division leaders to a 2-2 score and go for the tie. So kudos to MMK for making that one happen. But this time, they are going to be facing off against Mega Enfants, who has been so potent in the open division. And we will see a GOATS composition for your 4 both squads. Gonna be a Zen GOATS versus a Zen GOATS. And we're ready to go with Rebirth and Redux gonna be playing the Zen and the Brigitte. For now, it looks like the Taiko Drum gonna be the staging point between these two squads. Ratchet Pipe against Dodge this. Gonna be the left squad of MMK versus the right squad of Mega Enfants. Just going for some pokes and waiting for an opportunity to get at each other. Match Evan gonna be on to the right hand side as well. Going for the beams. Has 100 energy to his name. There's the pintle from Ratchet Pipe. And he has the shadow already. Gets the slam onto 2 into the backline. Dodge is out of position there thanks to the efforts of Mega Enfants. And for the red team of Mega Enfants, they just run MMK over. Kudos to Ratchet Pipe for making that one happen, and they are gonna go for the point. Such a quick shatter there from Ratchet Pipe. Let's just watch that one again from the Reinhardt. Look at that slam onto the Diva, onto the Brigitte, even burning up the Lucio along the way. Anyway, back to the fight. MMK trying to reposition themselves, and they do struggle a lot here in Sanctuary. This time, they might be able to make up a difference, as there's the good shot there from the side of the Zenyatta. Now the Transcendence is available here for the side of Mega Enfants, and Sato XIIXZ with a kill onto 1 Personate, even taking care of Redux as well. And here comes Mega Enfants going for the spawn camp. MMK forced the back on out. So that's gonna be Rahum ready with the Transcendence. Gonna be a Brigitte rally here from Kitty Pat as well. High C as well as Sato close to their ultimates alongside Personate. Personate not to be confused with Fascinate. Rip Fascinate by the way. A rally now coming on in. Kitty Pat onto the right hand side, and we have the Gravity Surge now sucking everyone from MMK in, but here comes Rebirth with the Transcendence. Double Trance now coming on in. Self-destruct is there, and it doesn't get any kills. Both squads staying alive. Soundbarrier into a shatter here for MMK, and Personate gonna respond with his own ultimate. But looks like the sturdiness of the GOATS composition for both sides will force gonna have to scope for the self-destruct to get the mech on back. Ratchet Pipe in position, and here comes MMK now leading the charge. Redux gonna be there into the front line with the rally, and gonna back on out to the rock formation instead. Now for MMK, they get the first pick up onto Personate, but this fight is taking way too long for them to go for the retake. Dash is now running over Ratchet Pipe rather. Gravity Surge now sucking everyone dry, and here comes Matt Javelin with a frag onto 2 by the end. MMK getting the flip on back. Now both squads are gonna be resetting themselves once more, but this is MMK now resetting themselves on a defensive position compared to the attacking Mega Enfants. Matt Javelin out in front again, trying to get some charge. Doesn't want to use the barrier on Dodge this earlier, so it allows him to cleanse any kind of situation. Now with Azaria playing like that, oh, we have a Gravity Surge here from the side of High C, and Rebirth way too far up to go for the trance. Jordan Dodge is already dying, Shatter connecting auto 3, the trance is over, and so are the chances of MMK in defending this one. Gonna be everyone run over here for the PH squad. The only left gonna be Calamitous now, D-Mech along the way, trying to go for the siege, but will fall to the overwhelming pressure of Mega Enfants. Now again, Rabuhum has the Transcendence and Rebirth doesn't, so things look good here for Mega Enfants. They are gonna play the aggressor again, trying to just choke out the gateway. Match Evan out in front, dodges on the left hand side. There are the shots done by the Zenyatta of Rahum, and Sato is trying to get in position to launch the bomb. But here comes MMK, they know they need to step on the point, and Mega Enfants giving them the opportunity, giving them the chance, respecting their opponents. Here comes the Self-Flow into the backline, and Jordan with the Soundbarrier just in time. Calamitous now with his own bomb, and Sato caught off guard while he was trying to remake. Redux now climbing the stairs, the stairway to heaven. MMK close to getting the capture here, but here comes Mega Enfants just tossing their lives into the meat grinder, and MMK get the flip on back. Good initiation there from the blue squad, and that was a perfect bomb from Calamitous, timing it right as Sato was climbing in back to the mech. Now for MMK, we will see through ultimates ready to go. On the other hand, here we do have the side of Mega Enfants just marching on with the rally in hand. Dodge this Calamitous matchup and Jordan Redux and Rebirth. Some familiar names you might know from the Overrush PH Bugs just forming the top squad of the PH. Just gonna be a Grapple Surge now, sucking everyone in again. Looks like Match Haven has been so on point with these grabs. 3 kills already here for the side of MMK, and they are just making their mark. Look at Match Haven with 5. Where is this out of this world play here from Match Haven? Let's just watch that one again. Appreciate what the Zarya has done. But oh, apparently we didn't get the replay there, unfortunately. But anyway, now MMK just keeping in with the choke. They know they have the sightlines here. They can go for the snipes. Now we do have Kitty Pat popping the rally. High C has the grab again. Both Zaryas has been quite on point with these grab down surges. Touchdown, going for the shatter, gets blocked up by Ratchet 5. We have the Transcendences. It looks like the both squads are just absolutely glowing. In the meantime, in the backline, there's gonna be a push here. Look at Kitty Pat going for the catcher, and Mega Enfants now in control. 2 kills happening here for the side of the Thai squad. Dodge this with a charge onto Ratchet 5, but it's too late. Calamitous now and Jordan against the world. D-Mech happening. Can Jordan just dance around? Has the soundbar available. Just gonna bring in the beats to keep himself alive, but the overtime ticking away in favor of Mega Enfants. There's the boop, and Jordan is scored up. Gonna die. Mega Enfants at the last moment win the fight 102-99. Now moving on to downtown, MMK putting up a very good fight, and I'll be honest, that has been the best fight I've seen from them in Sanctuary in a long time. So it really goes to show the Scrim League such an improvement for them, allowing them to just step by step get better at the game. But now we are going to be in downtown, a lot better here for MMK. On the other hand, we will see Mega Enfants still sticking on with the Zen Goats, just playing standard, playing to their key roles, and just playing by the book to not really expose any other strategies. On the other hand, MMK is try this out, gonna go for a double sniper, a pretty rare sight to see, but especially against a GOAT's composition. And will MMK decide to just back on out seeing this 3-3 composition? Looks like they are gonna go in for the fight. Match Haven trying to get the capture first, forcing the Diva down of Sato. D-Mech now happening onto Match Haven, and yeah, this is a little bad here for MMK, because they tried the double sniper against the Zen GOAT. It's not gonna work out. Jordan gonna go to the res on the mat, and it's gonna be MMK now backing on out. Dodge this, just gonna go for the leap and bound. Calamitous caught in the center, gonna fall, and here comes the side of the Mega Enfants. They are just by the streets this time, looking to put on the pressure. Dodge this beside High C. Looks like they say a little greeting to each other before anything else. And MMK for now is just still sticking with this dive composition. Very risky to play against a Zen Goats, but we'll see if they'll actually pay out in dividends. Match Haven now going to the high ground alongside Joran. And Calamitous gonna be there in the thick of things as well. The DM though making it smart, dodge this out in front. Sato versus Matt in this fight on the high ground. Calamitous now with the storm arrows as well. Redux gonna get a good position, but dodge is still gonna fall. Headshot now connecting onto Rahum, and Match Haven just gonna go for the charge onto point. Sato trying to do the same thing, but the Widowmaker gets enough damage done, and Rebirth gets a snipe instead. Now here comes Match Haven, nano boosted out. Calamitous with the storm arrows playing in the middle line. Ratchet 5 in a bad spot, gonna get anti-healed up, and Callum gonna get 2 with the Dragon Strike, even taking care of the Reinhardt as well. Now for MMK, they will be able to get the flip if they actually play the objective, and they do so. Now with the staggers done here by both Calamitous and Redux, it will take a while for Mega Enfants to actually reconvene. They are staying here by their spawn point to not get sniped up, especially if they go for a peek or two. Looks like this 24-hour convenience store or whatever this one is. Oh, I think it's an ice cream store? I think it's like a 7-Eleven kind of deal. They will just try to get some snacks before the fight happens. Ratchet Pipe now climbing down the stairs, and the Reinhardt gonna be leading everyone to the left-hand side of the subway. In the meantime, Match Haven trying to reconvene, and here comes Daks is ready with the prime range, getting bounced around. Good anti-heal there from Rebirth, and this forces the Transcendence here from the side of Rahum. Oh, dodge this! What are you doing? Kitty Pipe gets a good whip shot, gets that takedown. Here comes trouble. That is gonna be Mega Enfants. The Diva now trying to face off against his counterpart. Rebirth onto the right-hand side, gonna get run over, gonna get isolated. The 2 supports now dead. Self-destruct now coming on in. Kind of questionable there from Sato, but it's okay. Mega Enfants still in control. They do waste an ult, however, could have used the bomb into the next fight. Match Evan now alongside dodges onto both corners, and the D.Va still staying on the high ground. 86% right now, and dodges is just waiting for his team to get in position one more time. Rebirth does have the Nano boost available, and can MMK actually go for this push? Interesting Graviton Surge there from High C to force Calamitous to stay in position, and now a Nano boost onto dodges as well to keep him going with the damage. The Shatter though connecting from Ratchet Pipe onto dodge this, and for the side of MMK, they are gonna go for the suicide rest, but it's too late. No protection there from Match Evan, who gets the mech. Joran gonna fall, and MMK gonna lose out the map. Kudos to Mega Enfants, winning this one 2-0.
Play of the game.
Play of the game now, going the way of dodge this. Just swing that hammer round and round, swing that hammer as much as he can, gets the takedown of the Ratchet, and a perfect Graviton Surge there from Match Evan to just put a quick little cherry on top of the victory Sunday. But unfortunately, they do lead into defeat, and we will go to another round. As here comes Mega Enfants, gonna be on that first attack. On the other hand, MMK gonna be playing the defense to a T. Can they actually make this one happen? That is gonna be the real question here for the squad of MMK. Again, they do go for the defense first. I don't know why they always go for the defense first. I guess it's just something they want to set a standard, they want to set a bar, and they always want to get the defense first out beforehand. For many people though, they want people go attack first sometimes to just put a mark on their opponents, especially if they feel like they can have the advantage. On the other hand, some players choose defense first, some teams choose defense first. If they're very confident with their arsenal, with their player base, they can just full hold and have a shorter next round. As we are just zooming through Dorado right now, let's get into the fight here, as it's gonna be a dive composition for the side of MMK with Callum and Jordan playing the Pharah Mercy. What I've noticed though is we don't see Doomfist too much anymore thanks to the nerfs. Gonna be a Mercy as well as a Pharah here for Rahum and Kittypat. High C gonna be on the Widowmaker here as well. So let's see what these two squads have in store for us. Map number 2, MMK versus Mega Enfants. Dodge is already flying to the left hand side, and Match Challenge forced the back on out. Kittypat just flying along. Here comes High C getting some good sidelines. Sato onto the point, and here High C actually trying to get a shot onto Dodge this, but looks like the geometry of the map not allowing him to do so. Calamitous instead gets tagged. There's a shot onto Match Challenge as well. There's the DM doing its magic, and here comes the Sleep Dart onto Ratchet Pipe, but in the meantime Rahum gets rid of Joran. So now without the Mercy, this is gonna be a bad spot here for Calamitous, who's left to fend by himself. Rebirth gonna be on solo healer duty as the Mercy is trying to get on back. Sato though gets a takedown on to dodge this, and this is gonna be MMK already giving ground. Here comes a takedown onto High C, but Callum struggling to actually make an impact compared to Rahul, who's just showing up today on this Pharah. Matt Chapman now flying on from the backline and gonna get D-mech'd and taken down. And the payload is close to the end already, and will it be enough here for the side of Mega Enfants? Can MMK go for contest? Dodges though, leap and bound onto the point. Will it actually make it out? He's trying to stay alive, but he's gonna fall to the hand of the Pharah, and that's gonna be the first checkpoint given. Now MMK trying to defend on the high ground, and Dinks is gonna be on the Widowmaker this time to face off against IC, but he's just having a hard time, especially with the dive from Ratchet 5. Dinks though gets a shot onto Rahum this time. Kittypat might want to try to go for the res, but instead will go onto the high ground using the corpse of the Winston. Now here for the side of MMK, they are finally finding the form they need, but that was such a good pickup a while ago on to Jordan, honestly throwing the Mercy out of whack. Now Sato on the high ground dealing against Calamitous. Here comes the Red Squad Pharah of Rahum again. Rocket Barrage available in his hands. High C though goes for the flank, gets a takedown onto Dinks. Gonna be Calamitous versus High C right now, but Callum just good tracking there to get that takedown. Whereas Jordan in all of this, he's gonna pop the Valkyrie right now to stay alive against the pesky Winston. A shot though from Rahum. Gonna just collapse Calamitous here. Just gonna take him apart. Match Evan now into the backline. Dodge is gonna be there as well. Rocket Barrage now coming on in from Rahum. Just shuts down Match Evan. Good sleep dart though coming on in. And Self-Destruct this time takes care of Ratchet 5. Unfortunately for the Winston, he didn't have the bubble. DMEC though coming on out. And we have a Self-Destruct, but this time Dodge just puts up the bubble in time for MMK to stay alive. A 1-for-1 trade between Dinks and High-C. Work on out. Calamitous now trying to deal against the Widowmaker, but this is still the Pharah having a good time. Even getting rid of the Bedamite along the way. Now, quick little reset here for both squadrons as the corner of death is gonna be here for both MMK and Mega Enfants, but they have been using City Hall, they have been using the Chapel, I believe, as much as they can for both squads. Even going to the right hand side, Ratchet 5 now, not a boost up. Here comes Dodges into the back line. High-C trying to back on out. In the meantime, this is Kitty Pack with the Valkyrie as Dodges takes care of High-C all the way behind the action. Now Kitty Pat just flying around as much as possible. And for MMK, oh, the sleep dart out of nowhere there from Rebirth. Calamitous gonna get that kill. Gonna swoop on in now to try and take care of the opposing Pharah. Looking for the air shot, but isn't gonna get it. Now Dinks does have the infra sight available, but he's way too far off. Joran here looking to charge up the Valkyrie. Looks like Dinks is gonna give the infra sight to his team instead to allow them to utilize this to a T. But Dodge this is trying to get in position. Calamitous gonna be there as well alongside him. Matt Chavez now gonna go for a quick little peek, and we'll just get some micro missiles out and about to charge up the self-destruct. A sleep dart though from Personate as Ratchet is close to the prime range. Will he actually survive this one? Yes, he can. Now ready with the Rocket Barrage there from the side of Calamitous. He doesn't get anything, and it's just MMK losing out, losing 4 members. Ratchet with a prime range quite unnecessarily, but he's gonna just look to go for some more pokes along the way. Now for MMK, they just faltered there. Calamitous unprotected. Honestly, going for a solo barrage that doesn't work out, and MMK falling like dominoes instead. Now Dink's gonna switch on over to the Sombra. Has been very practiced here for the MMK squad. Will actually work out in their favor. Dodge is going through the back right now. Matt Chavin gonna go through to the center, and here comes the Winston Diva parry. Joran though gonna pop the Valkyrie and is looking to try and save the life. Now Dodge is back up on top, looking for another target. Gonna be Personate, gonna get that sleep dart to connect. And here comes the self-destruct, gets absolutely nothing. Now for the side of MMK, they are still defending this to a T. Matt Javelin alongside Calamitous now, still staying on. The Diva gonna get D-Mech. Here comes a jump on them from Ratchet 5 one more time, back into the back line. But there's so many shots here from Rebirth, so much medicine given here by the side of MMK, and they will hold this second checkpoint one more time. A minute and 27 seconds remaining here for the side of MMK in their defense, but there's gonna be a flashbang. Oh, Dig stays alive. High-C unable to get the frag there, and Rebirth gets a snipe after a good dive there from Dodge this. On the other hand, Matt Chavin has the self-destruct in hand, and this might be a big bomb. There's gonna be some heals though from Rebirth, unfortunately, because Joran cannot get in position in time. Now with the fight coming here for Mega Enfants, they will have the blade in hand as Rahum has switched over to the Genji a while ago. Really good poke play here from Rahum, getting the blade in quite a quick fashion. Self-destruct though coming on out, and self-destruct gets absolutely nothing. Instead, it's Rahum with the kill onto the overextending Matt Chavin. Gonna go for Dinks this time, and he's just not really getting much out of this one. Dodge now does have the prime range as Dinks again gets a frag onto Ratchet Pipe. Will Rahum go for the blade? Here comes the Tracer, but High-C able to get the shut down instead. Calamitous now really low, and let's go with the blade here from the side of the Genji. He's starting to go to the backline. Good sound barrier there to actually keep Rahum alive. Gonna be a Jedi into the backline from High-C as well, and gets a hit on the Dodge this time. Now there's the kill from the Genji, and that's gonna be MMK losing out the second checkpoint. Mega Enfants at the brink make it happen. Now Callum alongside Matt Chavin trying to reconvene. Jordan just giving chase again. Ratchet Pipe though with the takedown on the Rebirth, and things look pretty good here for the side of Mega Enfants. They are getting some picks here, there, and everywhere. Kitty Pipe now onto the left hand side. There's a jump on in one more time, and this is gonna be Ratchet Pipe and Sato trying to stay alive. But anyway, for the side of the red squad, they are just gonna go for the push. Matchavin putting on the pressure against Rahum. Personate, Ratchet Pipe, and Satomite already with 3 ultimates. Daks is now back into the fight, back into the fray, trying to stay alive. Gonna go for the Crown Rage, back into the backline, and putting the pressure on, and gets the fist to connect on Personate. But Rahum himself is trying to get the blade just in time. Self-destruct now into the backline. Sato able to get the shutdown, but Jorn with the frag with the Lucio instead. Now for the side of MMK, they are just defending this to a T by the corner, getting some trades after a good little reset. This is going to be standard defense here from MMK, going for the dive and just trying to isolate the backline. Good focus fire onto Personate to get that one. On the other hand, the Ratchet Pipe alongside Sato trying to go for the anti-dive, but it hasn't actually worked out in their favor. Now we will see a blade here for Calamity ready to go. Rahum trying to charge up his own blade as well. Self-destruct now coming on out, and it's not gonna get much. Now the blade into play. Calam gonna get one, looking for another target. K scared of High C, just trying to go around the fading this time, trying to go around the geometry, and Calamitas will get 2 with 1 strike. Now here comes Rahum, but he will fall to the hand of Matchavin, and this is gonna be do or die time here for the side of Mega Enfants, but the focus fire there onto Kitty Pot, not allowing him to stay alive. Ratchet Pipe trying to crawl to the payload. Daks is out in front, and that's gonna be the round there. The contest unable to be done by the side of Mega Enfants.
Score 0-2. Switching sides.
Mega Enfants now gonna be on the attack, and we shall see what this has in store for us for the side of MMK. They know they do have to get across the map for quite a while. Gonna be a really long distance, honestly, to get to around, I'll say around what, 70-80% of the map here. Especially just that corner there might be a little dangerous to actually try and finish this one off. But anyway, here on Dorado right now, gonna be going back to Town Square, gonna be going back to El Pueblo, as we will see the defense now of Mega Enfants start to take shape. The thing about Dorado is there are a lot of ships in the coast. I don't really know why, but there are a lot of ships, and there are a lot of these Lumerico Pyramid Ziggurat things. I don't know if they only provide power, I don't know if they provide anything else, but they do dot the landscape of Mexico in this one. We were just enjoying the map geometry here. We will see a dive composition here for MMK. On the other hand, gonna be a 3-3 already for the defensive squadron of Mega Enfants. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. If it ain't broke, don't change from it. And let's see what Mega Enfants will do into this 5. Gonna be a high ground defense here for Ratchet Pipe and friends. Gonna be Rahum staying by his side. That's what friends are for, guys. That's what friends are for. But anyway, it is what it is. MMK can decide to play the Far Mercy alongside this Rebirth on the high ground, and Calamitas coming in from the left hand side. Interesting setup here for MMK at the start. Not really taking the high ground as of yet. I guess they're waiting on for the scouting information before they do anything else. Now Daks will know that he isn't gonna be as effective as he could be. Gonna be on a Widowmaker against a Zengo. It's not really the best time unless you get the frag onto Rahum. Matchavin alongside Dodge is now on the high ground. Ratchet Pipe taking a nap, and here comes the payload, looking to run them over, but Kitty Pat, oh, good barrier there to actually stop the anti-heal from taking effect. Now this composition here for MMK very strong thanks to the Fara Mercy for Calamitas. The damage boost just going his way. Here comes the D right now of Sato, and Matchavin gonna give chase one more time. There's a dive on Dino from Dodge. This the Fountain gonna be a staging point here, but the Winston now getting focused down. Good peel coming out from Calamitas with a concussive shot, and 2 picks already taken down by MMK. That's gonna be a third onto Personate. Calamitas just able to get the frags here, there, and everywhere, and dodges onto the right hand side. The Nano Boost is available here for Rebirth, and Callum is on the high ground. Dodge is now giving chase, just gonna be able to choke out the opponent. And for Mega Enfants, they should actually switch up their composition right here, right now, because MMK is just running them over with that Pharah. And Dodge is again on the high ground, taking on Sato one more time. Ratchet Pipe down below. High C taking the high road and taking the fast lane to be out in front. And Nano Boost though on the Ratchet Pipe as he wants to go play aggressive, go for the hammer swings as much as possible. But here comes the self-destruct now coming on out from Matchavin. Doesn't get too much. Ratchet Pipe gonna charge his way as 2 kills happen here for the side of MMK. But it's gonna be Sato now forced to go for the self-destruct as he does die to the hand of the Pharah. And there's a rocket barrage now to just clean up, mop up both the Rhine and the Zarya. There's the hammer swing out of fruition, but it's just not gonna work out in the favor of Mega Enfants one more time. Now MMK honestly just steamrolling their way to victory in this one, and they just want to finish this map quite quickly. They do have the Prime Rage and the Nana Boost in hand. On the other hand, we have the Rally and the Graviton Surge available here for the side of Mega and Fonts. And we have Graviton Surge now onto the high ground to suck in Dodge this. The barrier does fall, but Dodge does have the Prime Rage. No, he doesn't pop it. He doesn't pop the Prime Rage. Jordan needs to go for the res, or MMK will be down a man, and they're already losing ground so far. Instead, they are going to go for the reset for a little bit, allowing Jordan to get the space he needs to bring Dodge this back to life. Good call there from MMK to go for a quick little reset. And now we have a Transcendence here from the side of Rahum one more time. Banana Boost now though on to dodge this, and can the Winston actually make a difference? Gonna pop the Prime Rage as of now, and looking for a target or two, struggling to actually get someone here as we have a self-destruct now from the side of MMK. Calaminous able to mop up two one more time, zoning self-destruct from Matt Chavin, and this is MMK now just racking the kills against Mega Enfants. Calaminous though falling to the hand of Rahum, but the Zenyatta struggling to pale in comparison against the Diva, and this is gonna be the second checkpoint taken already. Thing to note though is this is the only time that Mega Enfants has decided to switch on over from a 3-3 comp into a 2-2-1. This is gonna be a little dangerous for the side of Mega Enfants due to the fact that they do not have any ultimates besides the Prime Rage into the next one. On the other hand, MMK actually giving up their Pharah, gonna go for a Genji and Tracer here for Daks as well. Let's see if the standard dive will actually work out, as we have the Valkyrie here from Joran, just keeping that Mercy on thanks to his ultimate in hand. But Heisey gets a stun onto two, dodges though, gonna get rezzed up for now, and this is MMK still bringing in the fight. Will they still go for it? Oh, Heisey gets a shot onto Daks, dodges though, committing already into the backline. Matt Chavin trying to go for the peel play, but this Winston just feeding ult charge to his opponents. Calaminous now into the high ground, Matt Chavin ready with the DM. Heisey still holding on and is trying to just lock on to the mech, but doesn't get it. Now still MMK is gonna go for the fight. They're just leaping around, not really getting much out of this one, and Mega Enfants finally find the form, finally find the fight that they need to just stop the oncoming onslaught. Calaminous though, deflect comes on out. Matt Chavin ready with the self-destruct, looking for an opportunity to just toss it out, especially if Ratchet Pipe is far off, but it's just not gonna work out in the favor of MMK. Heisey staying on the outside, and we will see Rahum decide to blink on out back into the internal part of the pyramid. So no Genji here for the side of Mega Enfants, and Calaminous is close to the blade. So this is gonna be MMK now just waiting for this to be online, and Rebirth gonna go for the standard play. The real question though is, can the blue team make this one happen? There's a dive on in from Ratchet Pipe. Heisey with a takedown on the Rebirth, and 2 kills already here for the side of Mega Enfants. Matt Chavin forced to back on out, but Ratchet Pipe giving chase with half of the MMK squad dead. They are gonna try to go for the reset instead, but unfortunately for them, 5 ultimates ready here for the side of Mega Enfants, and Heisey even getting a stagger onto Daks to just keep the pressure and the momentum going. The thing though is, if MMK finishes up the squad of Mega Enfants in any of these fights, there is no way Mega Enfants can go for a proper contest, because look how close the payload is. The gateway also blocking any kind of progress backwards here for MMK's benefit. But now dodge this, just of course crawling at a snail's pace, forcing Ratchet Pipe to respond. Now here comes the Winston alongside the Diva of Matt Chavin. Here comes the Deadeye, and the DM does its job. Now here, the primal range of dodge is still courting the Makri, who stays alive. Now into the backline, gonna be Rahum, and he gets a wide clip onto Matt Chavin, but it's gonna be the Blade Show here from Calaminous. A perfect sound barrier from Personic to counter this act, but it's enough space made here for the side of MMK. Can they actually finish this one out without killing anyone else? Kitty Pipe gonna fall, but a good whole hog here, gonna be a good primal rage rather from Ratchet Pipe, just going for the punches, trying to win the new Be the World Heavyweight Challenger in this one, but Calaminous forced to back on out with a swift strike. And MMK, only 3 members right now. They are gonna go for the push, and they can finish this one. Why did Matt Chavin go for the payload? That could have been it here, but Sato able to just react in time instead. Heisey now gonna be on the Doomfist. Kalam though gets a snipe on the Doomfist, and it looks like MMK gonna go for another war of attrition, but this is gonna work out in favor of Mega Enfants. They are gonna be able to reset. Oh no, Sato gonna get D-Mech, Personic, as well as Ratchet Pipe now working together, get the leap on to Rebirth, but Calaminous now with the blade gets the sound down barrier from Draron as well, looking for another kill onto the Doomfist, but isn't gonna get it. Things able to clean up instead. Now the Pulse Bomb is available here, and he just blows up Personate, Ratchet Pipe into the air, and MMK are doing it. They have gotten 5, only need to get killed onto Rahum, and the Tracer now buying so much time, but that's gonna be it. MMK take the map 3-2.
Play of the game.
Play of the game gonna go to the Genji of Rahum over Calamitous, and this was near the tail end of the blade. I believe these were really good shurikens after a cut onto the 2 supports. Yeah, just tossing out some shurikens there on to dodge this, and that was enough to allow him to go for the melee. Welcome guys to Blizzard World. Gonna be a hot day instead of the Christmassy one, but it's okay. Blizzard World, such a good map aesthetically. I don't like it too much in terms of its gameplay, but it is what it is, and at least this variant has the shark. It's a shark. It's a shark. That's all I can say about it. It's a shark, guys. There's nothing. I don't even know why there's a shark or why there's no shark in the Christmas version, but it's cool that there's a shark. But anyway, MMK gonna be. Ooh, we'll see. Daks leaving the game. What is this? Ooh, I guess they forgot to do a substitution earlier. Yeah, that's kind of awkward. Should have actually told their opponents that they were subbing before the game, but I guess that's okay. Oh, we'll see. We'll see. This match is Pog. Yeah, it's been pretty close so far between Mega Enfants and MMK. But we are gonna see a Rhine Zarya composition here for Dodge This, and Matt gonna have Redux in for Daks, and he's gonna be playing his most comfort pick so far. Gonna be on that Ashe with Callum playing the Hanzo as well. Sonic Arrow now onto the right hand side as they will spot out this dive composition here for the side of Mega Enfants, and Callum already with the shot on to Kitty Pat to start things off. Good shot there from Callum, and looks like MMK gonna decide to give ground. Matt Chavin lagging behind a little bit, but is just looking for as much ult charge as he can. Now MMK has given the ground because they do know the dive composition can just roam around the whole map anyway, so they are gonna decide to play by the point but on the higher ground instead. Dodges alongside Matt Chavin onto the point. Redux and Calamitous all around on the high ground. Might be a little dangerous here for MMK if they don't rotate. Now Matt Chavin ready in position to go for the peel instead. Sat though looks for the dive alongside Ratchet Pipe. Very coordinated here, but Joran gets his dive onto high C first, and with Matt Chavin dropping on down, looks like MMK ceding the high ground, but it is enough for them to get 2 kills so far. Satu now trying to back on out. Ratchet Pipe really low as well, and Dodge is just looking to clean up the amusement part of the field that is Kitty Pat. So a good solid defense here from MMK to start things off. You do have Dodges now just marching on. Didn't get too much in that fight. It was Calamitous instead who's close now to the Dragon Strike. On the other hand, Personate getting a lot of heals in that one and is close to the Nano Boost. Can they go for the Nano Boost push? That is going to be the real question. As Personate now is going to march on alongside Ratchet Pipe and High C. Can the Tracer make a difference in this one? On the other hand, Redux is on the high ground facing off against the Genji. And we will leave an eye on the high ground. Oh, the Swift Strike there from Redux, just tagging Redux from Rahum rather. Ratchet Pipe right now all the way in front. Dodge is onto the point, trying to keep the contest alive. Gets a Fire Strike onto High C. And this is MK now giving ground. They don't really want to overextend, but still Dodge is gonna fall along the way. Banana Boost now from Personate, and we have Rahum with the Dragon Blade as well, taking care of 2. Rebirth now all alone. No, it's Joran actually on the Zenyatta, gonna fall to the hand of Kitty Pat. Now the payload has opened up. And for the side of Mega Enfants, that was just a flurry of ultimates from both the Ana and the Genji. But they will have the Primal Rage still in hand, and High C, Kitty Pat, and Sato are coming online as well. On the other hand, here for the side of MMK, they are still trying to get some frags along the way. Redux now with a kill onto Rahum, and here comes MMK now taking the high ground. But the real question is, will this be enough here for MMK? Will they get the good sidelines? Calamitous though switching over to the Genji, so he doesn't get dove on. Allah, what happened to Redux? But Redux is still staying on, trying to charge up Bob as soon as possible. Dodge this, and Matt Chavin now onto the right hand side. Double blink is there, post bomb attempt, but a bubble just in time from Matt Chavin. A shadow though from Daks is attempted, doesn't get too much. A Graviton Surge right now, and a Sound Barrier in response from Kitty Pat, honestly nullifying all the attempts here from MMK. As Electroshock though doesn't get much, but it does zone out Redux and Joran to get taken out one by one. Calamus now all alone, overextended, and will fall to the hand of Kitty Pat. Now with the payload just marching on and being pushed by Diana, this is gonna allow Mega Enfants to just run rampant and go for the fast pass into the Reign of the Black King ride. But for the meantime, MMK gonna be playing security guards, trying to get some order here in Blizzard World. Calamity just hopping around again. Rebirth and Redux ready with 2 ultimates. And that's gonna be no contest here from MMK till the end. Calamity now needs to deal with Rahum, has his own blade, gets a cut onto one, looking for another one, gets rid of Rebirth and Calamity. And Bob, the only one left, but it's not him contesting, it's Matt Chavlin now sacrificing a life, gonna drop on down to the water. And looks like the momentum shift has gone the way of Mega Enfants. 4 minutes and 10 seconds here for Mega Enfants, and they're looking for any stragglers, but unfortunately for them, MMK all died at similar times and was able to stay on to the 3rd spawn point instead. Now the Nano Blade is ready here for Calamitas and Rebirth. Standard stuff for MMK. They already have their strategy in hand. Will it actually work out? Dodges though is gonna get the Nano Boost instead. That's actually pretty rare for MMK, actually choosing to go for the Nano Winston instead of the Nano Blade. But they are pretty confident and just wiping the floor out of Mega Enfants. Gonna be 3 kills already for the side of the defense, and it has been so far so good. Oh, even a slice on the Personate. Good assassination there from Calamitas afterwards. Now the thing is, how will Callum actually combo this one out? He only has the raw blade right now. Just gonna be like sushi. Maybe he can just cut them though like butter. We'll see right now what Callum has in store for us. As High C is gonna take point, and we'll go for the payload first. Matt Chavin on the right hand side, and Dodge is actually gonna engage as Matt disengages. A little miscommunication there from MK will allow the side of Mega Enfants to go for the dive into the backline. Redux and Rebirth do fall. Calamitous though gonna get blown up by Sato alongside Joran. Now the 2 tanks all alone trying to fend by their lone stump. Dodge is now Primarage is pop, but he isn't really gonna get much out of this one. Gonna back on out instead. Unfortunate there for MMK. There's a little miscommunication there from the attack line, honestly allowing the side of Mega Enfants to go for the push on in instead. Now Matt Chavin has the Self-Destruct available. Gonna be pushed onto the floor, and Kaisi not gonna get the stick this time. Self-Destruct though into the middle, and it will get absolutely nothing. Unfortunate there for Matt Chavin, and now he's gonna get bullied down by Sato. Just gonna be the older diva there, making that one happen. Ratchet with the Primal Rage as well, running out after the takedown onto Rebirth. Redux though all the way in the back line, gonna go for the Deadeye. Will the deflect make it in time? Oh man, Redux could have gone for the shot a little earlier, but it was Rahum sacrificing his life. Now the payload is close to the end here for the side of Mega Enfants, and they make it happen. What is this? Why do I have a 6 all the way in front? So weird.
0-3. Switching sides.
The MK forced to concede the last 2 points in such a quick fashion. Mega Enfants just wiping the floor. Perfect dive coming on in. It was an interesting defense here by MMK to go for the Nano Wisdom, and it did work out. But the moment their 2 tanks lost their synergy, it was just Mega Enfants all the way. Jingle bells, MMK smells apparently, because Mega Enfants is just running them over and getting the full capture on this point. Damn, it's like a galaxy in this cup right here. As we are just waiting on for both squads to actually pick up their lineups and pick up their rosters. Mega Enfants gonna be on the defense here, not really picking up any picks as of yet. So it's gonna be already the time ticking down. What is the Enfant squad up to? They're gonna decide to go for the dive apparently, and Ratchet Pipe gonna just be like, he's gonna break the ice, go for the Winston first. High C on that Sombra, Personate, and Rahum here gonna be on the Ana Genji. So it's gonna be a dive composition with the Genji Storm preparing here for the side of Mega Enfants. Gonna be pretty useful to go for the silence. On the other hand, Dodge this gonna be on that dive composition, and we will see the standard dive here for MMK. Lucia on the pairing. We'll have Redux on the Tracer. And let's get into this attack here from MMK. Let's go into the fight. Let's go into this defense though. High C on the low ground already, just skulking around, looking for an opportunity. Dodge is gonna leap already onto the high ground, just forcing Sato to give space. Now with Heisey all the way in the back, he really just wants to find an opportunity to strike, especially onto Rebirth. Rebirth on the other hand is still sticking while his team. A good rotation here from MMK. Redux though spotting out the Zenyatta. There's a dive on in, and there's a takedown from Matt Javin. Dodge though does get traded, and the Winston is going to be a vital part of this attacking for MMK. An anti-heal now going the way of Matt Javin, and the Diva now struggling to stay alive. Gonna get T-Mech. In the meantime, Redux in the backline zipping around, doesn't get any other kills after that one. So for MMK, they are gonna go for the reset after these suicidal kills onto themselves. They know they lost out, and Heisey just cleaning up Joran along the way. That was pretty ambitious there from Joran. He spotted out the anti-heal, but the Winston able to stay alive still by just some good movements. Now, for MMK, they are gonna go for the reset, gonna stay by the statue. Heisey, on the other hand, looking to charge up his ultimate, get the EMP just in time. But the minute has already elapsed, and it's the Nano Blade available here for the side of Mega Enfants. And will it be enough here for Rahum to finish this one up? Ratcha Pipe onto the right-hand side. It's only Sato onto the point. There's a dive on in, and let's go on this Genji, trying to make this one happen. Gets a cut onto one, gets a triple kill so far, looking for another target, spots out Calamitous, and just cuts him down to size. Perfect play here from the side of Mega Enfants. Gonna be a team kill in essence for the defense. So let's just watch that one again. Look at the Genji soar into the skyline, as we did see Kittypat there just get torn apart by Matt Javelin, and the Winston of Dodge this. MMK knew that was a reset already waiting to happen, and we are gonna see the PH squad now try something else. They are going to take the high ground first, force Sato down. Dodge is now going to go for the leap on to personate, but Matt Javin not in position, and Dodge is going to die by his lonesome. MMK going to go for the reset. Again, looks like a miscommunication working out in favor of Mega Enfants. Joran caught off guard and will fall to the hand of the self-destruct. Heisey now giving chase, wants to go for the D-Mech. Matt Javin instead going to drop on down to the water to prevent the Sombra from getting the shot. Another miscommunication here between Dodge this and Matt Javelin, honestly working out in favor of Mega Enfants, and has really been the story of this game so far for MMK. If they get the good dive, they get the kill. If they don't, then that's gonna be the round there. Now the Nano Blade is available here for Rebirth and Calamitous, and we shall see if they can make this one hurt. Oh, and Nano Winston instead versus the Nano Blade from Rahum. Joran knows he's dead. Rebirth gonna die as well. Dodge this right now, trying to get some damage done alongside Matt. But here's the Redux now, just dancing around on the point. Calamitous gonna get the blade on out, but gets shut down by the opposing Genji. 60 seconds remaining, and we will see MMK just forcing this one out one more time with the Prowler Rage from Dodge this, looking to just hammer bound into Snackoramas, giving chase to Sato, and we'll get that takedown. On the other hand, Heisey gonna get zapped up, and for MMK, looks like the fight is not over yet. But the Transcendence here from Kittypat all the way coming in from the StarCraft area means it's not gonna be as effective as it could be. Ratcha Pipe now close to the Primal Rage, not getting focused down. Sound Barrier here from Joran, and MMK giving chase, already getting the first take. Good anti-heal there from Rebirth. Dodges though in a bad spot, really low, might get focused down. Redux now ready with the pulse bomb, and Heisey gets a kill on the Dodge this. Here comes Mega Enfants marching on in, just whittling down the time back of MMK, who are trying to retreat, but they're gonna get staggered quite heavily, and they are not gonna be able to actually get a good push in time. 10 seconds remaining, and Calamitous is still in position to try and possibly go for the point. Joran right now has already used the Amp It Up. Can he make it back? Nope, that's gonna be the game. MMK just taking way too long to retreat, and that's Mega Enfants taking the victory 3-0. Play of the game gonna go to Ramham. Clean Nano Blade there from the side of Mega Enfants. And that really goes to show how disciplined the Mega Enfants can be. It has really been a perfect dive. So guys, to Volskaya. Let's see who will actually take control of the Foundry. MMK has been shown to get some improvement throughout the Scrim League, especially on this map. On the other hand, Mega Enfants has already shown that they are so good at that dive. Even pretty good at that Zen Goats as well, but I feel like their dive has been a lot more stellar lately today. So it's a treat to see Mega Enfants actually whip out this composition against MMK. The thing to note though, Scrim League sometimes have been a little hit or miss because a few teams are hiding strats because it is casted. but it also use it to just try and improve their Zen goats, try to improve their dive, and this time Mega Enfants is doing the same thing with their dive. Gonna be a Genji and a Sombra on the attack here in the library.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
On the other hand, here for MMK, we will see a 2-1-3 setup with Dodge this gonna be on Orion, Callum gonna be on that Brigitte instead, and Dink's gonna be playing the Sombra this time. Interesting translocator all the way on to the halfway point between the first and the second checkpoint. Might be a little far off from the action in my opinion. So now MMK gonna be playing the aggressors, and they are gonna go onto the left hand side. What are they up to with Callum and Joran looking for the fire strike? Oh, the deflect just in time from Rahum, and Ratchapipe gonna go on the high ground. That was some good timing there from the Genji, but now he doesn't have the deflect, has to wait on for the next few seconds. He has back, so MMK just honestly wasting the time of the cooldown there of the attacking squad. But now bubble interesting enough from Ratchapipe, honestly, to protect the support line as Dinks was being pesky. MMK though still staying on by the point, and they are trying to play on the inside game. Matchaven and Dodge this looking to just go for some pokes or two. Dinks on the other hand just skulking around, but gets taken out by Sato so quickly. How did he even die that fast? That was unfortunate there for MMK, but it's gonna be a 1-for-1 trade as Callum gets the peel play onto Rahum. Sato though onto the right hand side. They are gonna get the high ground this time. High C on the Sombra as well, but he's really low. The thing to note though, he is pretty close to the EMP, and there's a few shots from Personate for the time to keep the Sombra topped up. Ratchapipe though with a dive on in. Dodge this, just gonna go for the charge, not gonna get much, and Dix on the other hand with the backstab gets rid of his counterpart, looking for another target. Good hack there coming on out from the blue Sombra. A rally though from Calamthus, and he's just trying to go with the legs, looking for a punch or two, but in the meantime it's Ratchapipe nano boost up with the Prion Rage, but he's struggling to make an impact with this one, and that's MMK winning out in this defense. 4 kills already here for the PH squad, and they are gonna be able to staying on defending point A. So ultimate's ready here for Dodge this, and Dinks on the other hand, High C has the EMP available as well. And for the red team right now, they are just looking to try and go for the EMP push, but things will die here for Mega Enfants because besides that, they don't really have too much. And MK already going for the aggression. Shatter is there, but the barrier just in time for Ratchapipe to keep everyone alive. So it looks like the EMP and the Shatter don't get too much. They only get a kill onto Personate, and for MMK, they will try to reset one more time. A hack though coming on out, and Mega Enfants deciding to back out. MMK resetting now back to the point, and just gonna be a little pesky play there from Dinks along the way. High C though is on the high ground and is looking to go for the EMP. Barely misses there the shot from Matchaven. As a result though, into an EMP gets nothing at all because it's just way too far off. Matchaven though was still in the last rages and got torn apart by the Genji of Rahum instead. He now has the blade and will go for a cut onto one. Jordan gonna die. Rebirth gonna be next on his chopping block. The 3 supports and even the Sombra caught there, and Dodge is the only one left back onto the point. He's trying to stay alive, swinging away the hammer, but he knows this one's over. Perfect timing there from Rahum. Gets the kill, gets the takedown, and MK forced to defend the second point. Now for the side of Mega Enfants, they are gonna try to just run around here in the foundry. MK though already taking position, and Matchaven in the foreground. He just wants to make a Graviton Surge onto the side of Mega Enfants before they get in position. Now Matt out in the open, gonna get spotted out by Sato, but they do get a takedown onto Rahum thanks to the hack there from Dinks. Dinks now is close to the EMP. Matchaven has the grab still in hand. Dodge this ready with the Shatter, and for the squad run of Mega Enfants, they're forced to wait for their Genji to be back in position. What MMK is doing though is pretty stellar due to the fact that they are really just working with Dinks to go for the scouting information, but Dinks right now a little too slow to go for the translocate, and this is the opportunity for Mega Enfants to go for the approach, but that Matchaven gets a grab, takes down Rahum first, goes for another one, getting cleared of Kitty Pat along the way. Sato gonna get D-Mech, good speed boost into the rally here for the side of MMK, and they will hold on to the defense for one more time. MMK does have the shatter available, and they do have the EMP in hand as well. Things right now skulking around again in the middle part of the map, and he knows High C has the Translocator in position. If he goes for the assassination onto the Translocation, that could have been a little pesky, especially for what High C is planning to do, but instead he went for the stray, just uncloak his opponent, and went back to the backline. So I feel like in a situation like that, he should go for the Translocator first, because High C now has a backup plan. He is in position to go for the EMP. Dinks has the same idea. Who will get the EMP first? High C goes for it, and it's gonna be a Dinks EMP as well. No one dying so far. Everyone struggling when there's silence, but Ratchet is the first to prop his primal rage. Gonna be a sound barrier from Kitty Pat as well. Also gonna be a nano boost there from Personate, but Callum now gonna go for some swings. Dodge is gonna get the nano boost as well. Nano blade in hand for Rahum, and he takes care of the Brigitte, but Dodge is still staying on, does get the frag onto one. Here comes MMK now looking to go for the retake, but they have already given up the second tick. Can MMK make it back to the point? Graviton Surge now sucking in 3, and there's the charge from Dodge. The double support duo of Mega Enfants falling along the way. Diggs now with a double kill as well, and that's gonna be MMK holding on for dear life. MMK with an interesting switch going over to the Tracer at the last minute, but MMK will probably switch on over back to a Sombra into the next one. Dinks is just watching over the composition. He spots out the Ana still, but it's gonna be a Goats now for the side of Mega Enfants. Looks like MMK will decide to play the similar game. We'll go for a Diva here for Dinks, and let's see if the Zen Goats can face off at the Zen Goats quite well. Dodge is now versus Ratchet 5, but Dodge does have the advantage, goes for the Shatter behind the Reinhardt, and things look good for MMK. They're just swooping on in, looking for another frag. Personate really low, just gets hit, torn apart. High C right now backing on out, as we do get Rahum falling to the hand of Matt Javelin. Now 2 minutes remaining here for the side of Mega Enfants. MMK pushing them to the break and all the way to the first checkpoint. The Sound Barrier and the Rally are available here for Joran and Calamitous, but will this actually be enough for now? MMK looking to reform. Mega Enfants trying to get in position. Ratchet 5 tossing out the Fire Strike. Sato up on top. Dink's gonna get the repair pack. And here comes the rally from Calamitous looking for a target or two. MMK still staying on with the armor advantage, and this is gonna be a slow push here from the side of Mega Enfants. No, never mind. The Gravity Surge now comes on in. Can MMK capitalize? Good healing though from the side of Personate, Kitty Pat, and Rahum. And now Gravity Surge to suck in MMK. Calamitous gonna fall for a Sound Barrier now for the side of Mega Enfants, and things have gone too ahead, and everything is topsy-turvy here for MMK. They look like they were gonna win that one, but it's Mega Enfants taking the point, and will go to the attack of MMK.
Score 0-2. Switching sides.
Swapping sides right now. It's gonna be the MK squad on the attack, and that was quite unfortunate. Not in a follow-up there against the Mega Enfants squad. After that Graviton Surge, a lot of healing done by the 3 supports, and just the Inspire there from Rahum making that one happen. Kitty Pat good amp heal as well, and Personate just going for some shots onto those vital targets. It was just really a team effort to stay alive. You could notice that it was DM from Sato from the high ground as well. As we go for a quick little tour here in this house, I don't even understand why there's an open house in Volskaya. Like, I don't see what the point of this, because no one goes here anyway. But it is a pretty cool sight to see. I think they were like, since Volskaya is one of those earlier maps, they were like, oh, let's open up all the buildings so people can use them, and they only built one. But yeah, it is what it is. I think this is the home of the big boss lady herself, because there are the pictures, and it is close by to a library kind of thing. But anyway, it is what it is. The Volskaya Foundry again open for business here for both squadrons. MMK gonna be running a Goats composition. Probably not gonna go on a Wrecking Ball. Ratchet Pipe though gonna be playing the dive alongside Sato. High C gonna be on the Sombra. And this is a Reaper pick here for Rahum. Interesting to actually see a Reaper picked up in a high caliber game like this. So MMK gonna be playing a Ana Goats composition versus the 2-2-2 of the side of Mega Enfants. Dodge is now versus Ratchet Pipe, Sato on the high ground, and MMK gonna go for the speed boost to just go for the point directly. But now Rahum gonna go for the shadow step on the second floor to allow him to bombard the opposing squadron with some pellets. Calamitous now keeping the DM going, but it's just gonna be a short duration for the attacking squad. Now MMK still staying on as we rotate the camera there. We just see a good rotation here from the squadron of MMK. Dodges now onto the right hand side, going for the charge but doesn't get one. Now he's gonna get focused down and taken out by the Winston and the D.Va. Good focus fire there from the side of Mega Enfants to make that one happen. But things will be able to get the trade on back. Sato trying to get in position to stay on the high ground. Matchup and high energy so far, looking for a target or two. He has shown up today with the Zarya and he's just melting down the Lucia there. Kitty Pat gonna get pat down by Matt Javelin. A good stun from Dinks coming on in as well. Sato right now just flying around, but MMK is not really getting these kills fast enough, and they are losing members left, right, and center. Dinks gonna die to the hand of High C. Roberto will get the trade on back. There's the EMP right now, and Matt Javelin focused down and taken out. Dodges though will get to. Here comes Rahum again, playing that Reaper to a T, getting rid of Jordan, and Reaper a little too late to actually save his fellow support, but he does get the nano boost in time to allow Dodges rather to get the kill onto High C. Now for MMK, they only have 2 tanks ready to go. Dinks though gonna get the repair pack onto Calamitous, who's trying to zip on out, but the D-Mech is there, and let's see if Callum can play the Bunny Blaster to a T. Ratchet Pipe right now with the Power Rage, and it's gonna be shattered there from Dodge. This honestly wasted. Can MMK still go for the push? No, the first tick is the only tick that is gonna be taken. The Winston hopping around now to get in position, and this is gonna be the defense holding so far. 2 minutes right now for Mega Enfants. On the other hand, it's gonna be Rahum now close to the Death Blossom. Will we see the shotguns go for the Dance of Death? This is gonna be pretty good stuff here for Mega Enfants if they can time this one right. Will we see a shade of Season 2 with the Nano Reaper, especially with the speed boost? Can we have the Beyblade back into the fight? On the other hand, MMK gonna go for the rotate, and will go for the high ground instead. This forces the squad of Mega Enfants to reconvene and go to another part of the high ground, but it's Ratchet Pipe now taking the fight to them. Calamitous self-destruct, gets one personate, cannot go inside, and Rebirth will take care of Ratchet Pipe along the way. Now can the Death Blossom actually flourish here? Oh, Sato gets the self-destruct on the 2. Kitty Pat now grabbed up all by his lonesome, and for Mega Enfants, they are just still holding to their ultimates. They are a little afraid to actually make this one work, and here comes the Reaper now, gonna go for the Death Blossom in an inopportune moment. Could have done it a little earlier to make a difference. The High C now gonna get the double clip onto Rebirth, gets a good stick onto Dodges as well, and just showing how to play the Tracer, how quick High C can be. The second tick isn't even taken here, and we have the stagger onto Calamitous as well. Now the Baby D.Va trying to get the ultimate back, and Calamitous get the mech. No, never mind. Personate gets the shot instead. 40 seconds remaining here for the side of MMK onto this attack. Will it actually be enough to run with 3 support ultimates and an incoming shatter? On the other hand, Personate has the on boost, and it's Rahum in position to go for the Doomfist play. So saying hi to the people, and he wants to go for the rollout. Here comes Sato though onto the high ground alongside Ratchet Pipe. A rally here from Dinks, and a sound barrier there as well against the anti-heal, but the Nano Winston now just wants to go through all the barriers. Can MMK make this one happen? Personate though really low already, just being hampered by Calamitous. The Nano D.Va into play, self-destruct though coming on out. Calamitous in a bad spot though, gonna get blown up, and it's gonna be a 1-for-1 trade. The second tick being taken here by MMK, but we have Mega Enfants now looking to get in position one more time. Ratchet Pipe popping the Power Rage, trying to get the damage done. Sound barrier though from the side of Kitty Pat, and it's gonna be a perfect pulse bomb there from High C, sticking on the Rebirth, who have fallen here for the side of MMK. Jordan alongside Matt Javin trying to stay on with this push. We have a switch on over. Calamitous gonna be on the wrecking ball. Pile Driver connecting on the 4, but there's the focus fire. The Helix Rocket's gonna be a Hail Mary, and Mega Enfants taking the map and the series 3-1 for the series. 2-0 on the map.
Play of the game.
Kudos to Mega Enfants for putting on a show. MMK just trying valiantly and faltered by the end. Good point though on Dorado, especially just keeping the offense going. Thank you to both squadrons for a wonderful series, and that should be the end of it here.